Skip grayzone warfare if you're not up for a challenge or prefer more open-ended gameplay. First and foremost, it's crucial to grasp that this game amalgamates numerous mechanics from Escape from Tarkov, offering players a selection among three PMC factions, set within an expansive open world and in real time. A recent beta test targeting streamers elicited a mainly positive response, although many initially anticipated a release timeline of roughly 6 months to a year. However, tensions with the Escape from Tarkov community expedited the game's launch. The game visuals are striking, courtesy of its utilization of Unreal Engine 5, which renders it sprawling and vibrant, adorned with intricate animations and captivating textures. However, despite its visual splendor, the game feels barren, with its vast expanses primarily comprising quest locations devoid of substantial content. Notably, the incorporation of Lumen technology, a hallmark of Unreal Engine 5, poses a challenge. It cannot be disabled, thereby placing significant demands on players' systems. Consequently, features such as DLSS, FSR, and others aren't merely optional, they're imperative for ensuring a seamless experience across a broad spectrum of players. Those averse to verdant landscapes, dense forest, and natural scenery may find the game's aesthetics wearisome, compounded by reduced visibility of enemies and environmental elements. Travel across the sprawling map is facilitated by helicopters, albeit via roads that often appear convoluted. Notably, helicopters are conspicuous and emit significant noise, exacerbating concerns regarding camping at landing zones. To mitigate this issue, developers have implemented a brief period of invulnerability for PMC operatives upon disembarking from helicopters. The progression within grayzone warfare primarily revolves around quests, typically dispatching players to various locations, predominantly villages, to scavenge for resources, procure keys, and complete missions before returning to base. Unfortunately, these locales often feature analog structures, contributing to the prevailing sense of emptiness in the open world. Even engagements involving the assassination of bosses necessitate patience, as response are contingent on the completion of quests by other PMC players. Consequently, queuing becomes an inevitable aspect of gameplay. Survivability is fleeting, with a rapid decline in blood units from 6,000 to 3,000 resulting in coma, while assistance from teammates may forestall damage. Solo players are left to contend with the dire consequences unaided, necessitating swift retreats and self-preservation measures. Despite its merits, the game is marred by minor bugs, such as character becoming inadvertently suspended mid-air alongside noticeable omissions, including the absence of sorting containers and the sorting function in the stash. Given the prolonged timeline endured by Escape from Tarkov to implement such features, the oversight in grayzone warfare is conspicuous. Nevertheless, the game has achieved significant commercial success, having sold over 500,000 copies. This provides developers with the necessary resources to address issues, expand content, and refine performance, thereby enhancing the overall gaming experience. While playing on a PC build with a stock Ryzen 5 5500, RX 6600, and 32GB DDR4 dual-channel mode, and 3200 MHz, I managed to achieve a stable 100 frames per second on low settings with FSR enabled in balanced mode. When one of my friends playing on a laptop with 4050 Ti capped at 50 frames on the same settings. After completing the first 10 quests and selling all the extra gear, my stash was still half full despite. My 1000-hour experience in Tarkov couldn't help me find any space in my inventory. This game will appeal to tacticians and fans of the military extraction genre. On YouTube, there is a content creator named BigFryTV who enjoys reviewing various tactically realistic shooters, often made hastily over a couple months solely to make money. I believe that unlike these games, grayzone has a bright future compared to Arena Breakout, for example. Even now, I notice that the netcode of this project is far superior to that of all its competitors. I can comfortably play on European servers from America with my friends and don't feel any ping or stuttering. In fact, you can see that the developers are currently live streaming on Steam for 100 hours, taking advice and bug reports from players to address them. They also provide feedback on the current progress of hotfixes and development. I feel like this game needs at least half a year if you don't enjoy discomfort and bugs from time to time during gameplay, and don't want to spoil the gaming experience. If that's the case, I'd advise against buying it and waiting instead. I hope you've drawn some conclusions. Thanks for watching, and let's keep an eye on how things develop together.